What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and we have a new live-action trailer to actually watch today. Now, this isn't the only trailer we're going to be getting, because we also have a hybrid launch trailer coming out soon as well, but this is called Bad Bugs vs. Power Rangers live-action trailer with a description in-game saying, "Attention soldier, the island needs you. It's all hands on deck to defeat the insect adversaries crawling to the surface. Battle Royale Shock and Awesome begins August 7th. Now, we are going to be watching this not in-game here, but over on YouTube, which you can see we have the video pulled up right here. However, I want to talk about the longer description they actually have on YouTube first. It states, "Where there's bugs on the loose, you know the Power Rangers will be there to squash them. Chapter 6 Season 4 Shock and Awesome launches Thursday, August 7th, 2025. Check out the Mighty Morphin bundle when it hits the shop mid-August and includes the Red Ranger, Black Ranger, Pink Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and Blue Ranger outfits, plus accessories like the Go-Go Power Rangers Redux Jam Track," which I think is pretty cool to actually see. You know, I love Power Rangers, I grew up with it, so it makes sense for me to be hyped for that. It also mentions that Battle Pass holders will be able to unlock the Dino Megazord outfit by completing quests starting September 16th, and then they gotta prepare to power up as Megazord for a splashy mid-season takeover. So without further ado, let's watch this together. I'm not for sure if there's any copyrighted audio, so I might have to like mute some parts of this video, who knows, but let's just go ahead and start watching this. Let me make sure you guys can actually hear my other screen. Here we go.
When the bugs came,
oh, voice
everything
acting.
we knew was taken from us. Hope faded faster than we could fight back.
Oh,
We thought it was the end of times. Turns out, it's morphin' time.
oh, they even went like old oh, okay, hold on. It's so weird. Yeah, they were right about it being like live action. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I like that a lot. This would be like the perfect setup for like a Helldivers mid-season collab or something as well, though. And there's Megazord. All right, and then we have this little image right here where we can see a lot of skins. So this is really cool to me to actually see. You know, we got the Halo collaboration, we got Megazord, we got Power Rangers, then you got 3 original skins right there. A decent amount of content. Now, if we go through here real quickly and just kind of like recap some of the things we saw, you have the Victory Crown right there, which, you know, just kind of the Fortnite aesthetic or whatever, a tilted over battle bus. Nothing really too crazy going on early on, just a lot of bugs taking over, you know, being grabbed by a flying like bug or whatever. But one of the things I thought was interesting is we do get a glimpse at a brand new like anime skin that's going to be in the season. This one right here, I'm not for sure if it's going to actually be in the battle pass. It most likely is, considering it's in the trailer or what, but it is interesting to see how it's another one of those like skins where the hands itself are doing something else instead of actually being the hands you use for like the pickaxes and everything else. I'm curious to see if there's going to be any other like cool little variants or styles here and there for that. And then of course right here we get to see the three of the different Power Ranger outfits. You got the Red Ranger, you got yourself the Yellow Ranger, and the Blue Ranger. Of course, all 3 of those, including some of the ones they didn't even show in this, like the Pink Ranger and of course the Black Ranger, will be in the item shop mid-August, which is going to be nice to actually see. And then they kind of go like old school style right here, which I think is something I wasn't really expecting for a Fortnite trailer, but you know, it's pretty nice to actually see. And I think, you know, some of the stuff they're showing like this right here is going to be a new weapon for the season. That'll be nice to actually see them implement. However, we do have ourselves, well, actually, I'm trying to look here. There is some other news and stuff here and there regarding the whole new season and everything, but I'm not for sure if it's in this trailer right here or something else, but it does appear like, give me one moment. Yeah, here is a short little like 1 second long snippet from the cinematic trailer that will be releasing soon. So, you know, we'll have to go dive into that when it actually comes out. But if we look right here, we just get this short little trailer right here. And there's a few things to actually break down. Of course, we get like a new version of that Chapter 1 Season 5 skin or whatever else. You know, the one I think was called like Sledgehammer or something. You know, the one that was like super military themed, right? He's actually getting a reskin for once in his life, which I think is pretty interesting to see. And this time around, you know, it's kind of got like the whole like victory over over the bugs pose. And if they don't do a Helldivers collab this season, I will be surprised, because everything is like set up perfectly for that to actually work. In the same season, we're getting, you know, like Power Rangers, we're going to be getting Megazord, we're going to be getting Halo. I just think they gotta throw that in there. But if we go and look at the other side here, one thing I'm noticing is we get a decent glimpse of some new skins. Over here on the left, right next to the fish stick, we got, well, actually both sides of fish stick here, we get two of the new skins that we're actually able to view. And then of course you got the new panda skin over there on the one side and everything else. But it is interesting to see the designs they've got going on with the characters this season. And, you know, we still have some of the old characters kind of like being themed around this area, you know, having their whole entire face in this storyline of the season and everything else. But OXR, the kind of bug extermination group, is the big group on the island this time around, and I'm excited to see what actually comes out of the next trailer this game is going to be having, which once again I'll quickly go ahead and tell you guys. It is set to premiere tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time, so we will be getting it like a day before the new season comes out, and it's going to be hyped to actually kind of just see everything go on. And they also admitted that they have a blog post prepared, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get the blog post tomorrow or right when downtime begins or something. But a lot of new collaborations going on. It seems like this season is giving me a lot of like the alien invasion theme season that we had before, you know, with Rick and Morty and everything else. But it also feels like I'm getting some vibin themes, right? You know, it's something where it's like, sure, we have this conflict on the island, we have the bugs and the aliens invading on the island and everything else. The UFO is apparently going to return based on leaks and everything, and it matches the color scheme of the new bugs. But it also appears like, you know, it's just kind of like a fun little collaboration season and everything. You know, I got Halo, Megazord, Power Rangers, more coming down the line during the season, so it's going to be a nice little time to kind of just enjoy the whole entire chaotic mess going on, while still having maybe a little bit more lore than what we had during that original vibin' season. Until next time, however, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.